We are back, everybody. Cardiac Sports, Jim and Brandon. It is Saturday morning. What is the date, though? The date is May 2nd. May 2nd. How we doing, Brandon?
I'm good, bro. Tired. Late night
Tired?
work. Yeah, tired, but I'm ready to go. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm a bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm good,
Yeah.
man.
How's work been
Yeah.
going out there?
It's good. It's really good. Busy, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I look like I got hit with a bag of nickels. That's why I need the coffee.
There you go.
But yeah,
Get
I'm
that
ready to go, man.
get that
I was
caffeine going.
hoping we banged out an episode the other night because of that. I don't even know what you want to call it, what the Knicks did to the Hawks.
Massacre.
Isn't it illegal to hunt birds,
Oh
to hunt hawks?
man.
That's
Well, it
illegal, right?
was it was
You're not supposed to go hawk hunt.
it was hawk season that night.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't
I
know.
mean, within the first like 5 minutes, the game was already over.
Wow.
Who was I listening? Oh, Dan Patrick was saying after the first quarter, Nick fans were running around with their shirts off already.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man. But so it's pretty interesting that the in the East, the Knicks are the only team that has they clinched to the
Mhm.
next round. We have one today, two tomorrow, three game sevens, all from the Eastern Conference.
Is it me or this seems like the longest round one in the playoffs
That's
in
what I was
years?
talking about when it first started. When I looked at the schedule, I couldn't believe that they in between some of the games they were going to have 2-3 days in between. I remember it. Like I said, I didn't even recall them going 7 games in the first round just to get called out and say this has been going on since like 2000 what 3,
Mhm.
and I think that's too many. I think that's too many. And they say, well, if it's only a 5 game series, a team wins 3, what if a lousy team gets hot? Well, that's the good team's problem. Don't let them get hot. Stop them. So there's no excuses. There's no room for that.
Yeah, the whole hot excuse is kinda weak to me because that's just sports,
Mhm.
you know? We talk about that baseball all the time.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what happens in 162 games. As soon as it's October, it's time to get hot.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the worst time ever to get cold.
I mean,
So,
I and
same thing goes for basketball.
I don't know what a lot of these NBA people talk about with that because in football, it's one and done. That's
No,
it.
it's one and done. And they don't really talk about that in basketball because we're trying to solve this tanking and was it the rest? No,
Yeah.
what's the management? I'm lost for words
Yeah,
here.
load management.
Load management. So
Yeah.
that's not even a thing. You know, it's
Yeah. So, but yeah, 3 games in the East today, or I mean, this weekend. One today, you have actually, today you have 76ers Celtics. So what we were talking about the other day, and they have the Celtics favored by 8.5.
Mhm.
If these 76ers come to play like they've been playing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Celtics are going to be going bye bye. Cancun, here they come.
yeah, for real. Um, Watching it right now. This is Jason Tatum dealing with left calf injury.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
not good.
good. Not good, Boston. Not good.
And actually, two of the game sevens, but one in particular, the Magic and the Pistons. Magic, they were up by 21. Was it 21 points at one time? 21 points.
Yeah, no, they look like they were running away with it.
They had that. It was in Orlando. It was in Orlando. They
Yeah.
had that game, and they let it slip away. So in the second half, I don't know if you've seen this. In the second half,
Mhm.
I mean, they had the pedal to the metal in the first half. Third quarter, Orlando, 11 points in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, 8 points. They scored a total of 19 points in the second half. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I mean, as a Orlando Magic, all these Orlando Magic fans
Mhm.
that are going and paying top dollar to see their team eliminate the number 1 seed in the East and to get that unacceptable.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they wet the bed. I think it's over. I think Detroit. I think Detroit's gonna they're gonna run away with it now. I'm not with
Yeah,
the entire play of this game. They now they're like, what? Now we're going home.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. It's like they just woke up the sleeping
They
giant.
woke up. Yeah, that's what it exactly. They woke up the sleeping giant because they didn't look like themselves. It's like this is crazy if they get knocked out the first round. They look like they'll get knocked out the first round.
And all you have to really do is throw yourself at Cade Cunningham, right? Tobias Harris showed up. He had 22 points. But somebody that's been kind of absent from this series has been Jalen Duren. He's been non-existent. 8 points. I mean, he did have 9 boards, but Cade Cunningham had 10 boards. Sir Thompson had 10 boards. Tobias Harris had 10 boards, and that's your center. But I mean, they just dominated him in the second half. That should not have happened. I don't know. I mean, what kind of speech did coach give?
I mean, it was a major choke job. I mean, of epic proportions. I'm at a loss for words. I think they were saying something. It says Orlando sets playoff record with 23 straight misses.
Wow.
23 straight misses. Jim, you
Yeah.
couldn't have said it best. Unacceptable.
Very, very unacceptable.
You can't give me any reason. It's like Venus de Milo could have done a better job shooting.
Unless there was a Piston player sitting on the rim, literally sitting on the rim, then that's the only excuse I'll take.
Yeah.
But to get
They put Saran wrap on the rim. That's what a lot of people
yeah,
don't know that.
55 to 19 second half points. 55 to 19. Are you kidding me?
That's
That
disgraceful.
I mean,
What a disgrace.
they put up 60 in the first half and 19 in the second. What the heck? I don't know.
It's
But
okay. This is how I feel about that game. And I'm saying this objectively, as even if, you know, not I don't have a dog in the fight for that game, but even as going back to the Knicks game, as awesome as it was to see the Knicks advance and how dominant they look, watching that as an objective basketball fan, I'm putting these two games together.
yeah,
That's horrible to watch.
yeah,
I don't like to see any team play effortless. Like, I'm glad the Knicks won, but it wasn't even a battle. It wasn't even fair. You know,
no.
it was a bounty, double ply paper towel versus one ply public restroom toilet paper. You know what I'm saying?
And what happens to that? Blown out.
Yeah, you know, and then going to yesterday, if I'm a Magic fan, I'm more upset than being a Hawks fan because it's right there. It's right there. We're advancing. We're taking out the top dog. It's like the world's their oyster after this game, right?
Yeah.
And 23 straight misses.
And not only that, they would have moved on to play either the Cavaliers or the Raptors, who are also
Mhm.
going to a game 7. So you just got done seeing the highlights of
Yeah.
that. Um pretty crazy how the Raptors kinda they ended up winning, but it was a close game in the first half, scoring first quarter 32-32. Second quarter, Toronto won that quarter 29.
Yeah.
Third quarter, Toronto won that 31-30. Fourth quarter, 23 Cleveland. They let them creep back into it. It took a miracle bounce for Toronto to win on their home court. These teams, when they get up, they got to stop getting lazy with it and think they got it. The other side, the team that's losing, they are also professionals.
Mhm.
They also have that mentality like, what are we doing? Well, except the Hawks. The Hawks look terrible.
Yeah.
Except for Jalen Johnson. I give that kid props, man. He
No, he
he
was fighting to the
he
end.
balled out and he just was just, he had nobody
Yeah.
helping him.
But I agree with you what you're saying. I think that's why the Knicks never took their foot off the brake off the gas, because too many games, and you watched them because you had a lot of action on 'em throughout the season. Too many games where they're winning, 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 and then you see they get, like you said, lazy and they squander the lead and lose.
Well, and you know what the part that really baffles me about that Knicks Hawks series is the last game of the regular season, the Hawks sat their starters when they played Cleveland and they lost because they wanted to play the Knicks.
Yeah,
So if they could,
yeah,
if they would have went, if they would have won, they would have been playing another team. But they since they lost, they played the Knicks. They said we want the Knicks.
yeah. They orchestrated that,
Well, you got what you asked for. You got the Knicks.
and you lost by 52 points.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro.
But let's give them a round of applause. That was awesome.
Way to
That
go.
was awesome. Great
Yeah.
planning, guys. Great planning.
Hotlanta.
Yeah,
Hotlanta.
now they're gonna do wedding planning this summer. That's what they're gonna
Hey,
do now
that's
because they're
just
good
you know what?
planners.
Hey, if you lose, you lose, but at least fight. At least
Lose
fight.
with dignity. Lose
Yeah.
with dignity.
You know, that's why I'm pretty sure when they went back to that locker room, I'm pretty sure Jalen Johnson was just like, he probably took a shower, packed his bags, and got the heck out of there.
Thank
Like,
you.
I can't be around you guys, man. You guys didn't
Yeah,
even come.
yeah, yeah. And it's like the coach is like, I don't even know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do anymore. My bag of tricks is empty. It's
Yeah.
I gotta find another bag. But
Yeah. So, okay. With that being said, do not take your foot off the gas.
yeah, and I want to say something really quick
Go for it.
about the Raptors Cavs. Getting back to that.
Yeah.
Pivotal mistake in the overtime, all offensively by the Cavs. All they had to do, dribble the ball out.
Yeah.
You dribble the ball out. Worst case scenario, you get fouled. Right?
Yeah.
The most laziest, lackadaisical dribbling the ball out I've ever seen. And what happens? I don't know the player's name because I had to watch the highlights because I
Yeah.
had a late night at work. Guy goes to guy's like, I'm not even gonna foul him the way they're dribbling the ball. He goes to smack the ball out, ricochets off the player and goes out of bounds. Raptors get the ball back. My
Yeah.
man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like they were given a gift. I
Yep.
equate that to a pick six.
Yeah. And then what happens? The Canadian with the lucky bounce, ex Knickerbocker.
RJ Barrett. Yeah,
Yep. Just
RJ
so
Barrett.
so that game was on Amazon Prime, and part of the analyst group was Steve Nash. So after the game, when they panned to him, you know, we talked about it. Steve Nash is his godfather, RJ Barrett. He just had a big old grin.
Yeah.
And then I forgot what Blake Griffin said. And he asked him, he said, "Do you have any other godchildren that play in the NBA?" And Steve Nash tells him, "No, how many do you have?" Yeah,
That's
man.
funny.
So yeah, so he was just grinning, you know, his
Yeah,
godson
yeah.
just made that
Yeah,
that
he's
that
you gotta be very proud,
yeah,
you know?
so like I was saying, taking your foot off the pedal.
Never do it.
My Lakers,
They did it.
they ran that game from beginning to end. They did not let these guys get them, man. Hey, I'll tell you what, that LeBron James, this series, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Look, bro, when you spend $1 million on your body every offseason, that's what happens. Talk about getting your money's worth.
I
Sheesh. Guy
I
plays at
I
that level of 41?
I don't understand why, if you have the money to do that, why every athlete wouldn't do that. I don't know exactly what he does, but I mean, look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady
Guy
was
eats avocado ice
what
cream or something like that.
what was he? Was he 44 when he retired? 45?
I believe so. And guess what? He still had more in the tank. He wasn't like, I can't play anymore. That's why I'm retiring. He's like, I'm done. What am I gonna do, bro? I
Yeah.
slayed every dragon.
So
I'm out of dragons.
it was I mean, the Lakers ended up beating um the Rockets by 20 last night.
Yeah.
And I know everybody's gonna say, "Well, they didn't have Kevin Durant." True,
Mhm.
they didn't have Kevin Durant, but we didn't have Luca, and the first couple games, we didn't have Austin Reeves. We had our leader was a 41-year-old just blowing everybody. He was the best player on the court, sides.
And
Hachimura,
Kevin Durant, it's not like he's a spring chicken either,
yeah,
let's be honest.
Hachimura showed up. Have you ever heard him speak?
Never.
So he's half black, half Japanese, and
Hence the
he
Hachimura.
hit, yeah,
He's Blasian. In the
yeah.
States, we call it Blasian.
So he,
Your man, manager of Dodgers. Come
oh
on.
yeah, Dave Roberts,
I think he was born in Okinawa,
yeah,
if I'm correct.
yes. So he has a super deep voice, but with a Japanese accent. So
So
when they
so hold
interview
on.
him,
He sounds like Lou Rawls with Mr. Miyagi's accent.
yeah, and you know what you get with that? Andre the Giant. Yeah.
So you don't understand what he's saying.
No, it sounds like he got a bag of marbles that were dipped in peanut butter in his mouth. Yeah, it's pretty it's kinda hard to understand, you know? But
So he needs subtitles.
exactly, exactly.
I mean,
But
at that point, we gotta get a translator that speaks mumbled.
yeah. Hey, but he had a really good game. Field goals, he went 8 for 15, 5 for 7 behind the three-point line. He ended up with 21 points. So, the Lakers only had 3 guys in double digits. But once again, DeAndre Ayton, 16 rebounds. That was huge because Houston was the leading team this year with offensive rebounds, and the Lakers they got him on that. They 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 looked good. So here's your prize, OKC. Let's see what you could do. Now, if they play like this,
Mhm.
the way they played, they'll have a shot.
That was shot.
They will
Now
definitely have a shot.
now, let's just say this. How deep do you think the series could go?
Well,
Take your Laker goggles off.
yeah. Well, so let's back up a little bit. The Lakers beat Houston 4 games to 2. I thought Houston was gonna beat the Lakers 4 games to 2. That's what I called out before the playoffs started, and boy, was I wrong. I was wrong on a lot of them, but I didn't see them playing like this. So, but when we played OKC in the regular season, I'm gonna be wrong with the points, but last, 2 games we played, we lost by, like, 41 and 35, something like that. It was just a massacre. If we play like this and play this defense, and I'll tell you what, the guy who I tip my hat to, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart came out just yeah, he only had 7 points, he had 7 boards and 1 assist,
It's the small things, though.
but he had a crazy key block at the rim. He denied a dunk. I mean, he was all over.
Do you feel like that was an under the radar pickup by the Lakers?
Yes. Nobody's seen that coming.
Yeah.
He had 2 steals and 2 blocks.
Not only did nobody see that coming, I think people didn't even realize it happened. You know what I'm saying? Until they
Yeah.
were like, "Oh snap! Lakers got Marcus Smart." You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean, we're two guys that we're constantly on these things.
Yeah.
You know, always getting updates, always getting updates. Like I get breaking news from 4 different apps.
Yeah.
You know, and that I was like, "Oh man," because I sure as heck knew when Marcus Smart left Boston.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just an interesting pickup. Man.
So something that I was thinking about, the way the league is now, I really miss Ron Artest. I miss that style. I miss
Queens native.
somebody who's just gonna go out and just defend your players, get in the opponent's face, and hey, if plan B has to happen, he'll be right there for plan B, you know?
So who do you think was a better? Because he's kind of like a Rodman, except he wasn't zany.
No,
Rodman's
Rodman, yeah, but his was more it started off more shtick. And don't
That's
get
what
me
I'm
wrong.
saying. He was with the dyed hair, but even go pre-dyed hair, like Pistons Rodman.
Yeah, no, he was a hustler, but
So so who do you think was tougher, him or Artest? They're both
Artest,
great.
hands down. No,
I
Artest is
agree.
like literally really kind of not all there.
No, I was about to say Test takes medication.
Yeah, and he's
So
and
remember
and
remember
and
when
and
I
I'm
worked with Muscleman?
yeah, and I'm not knocking him
No, no, it's
because
not a knock. Hey, bro,
he
yeah, that's no shade whatsoever. It's look, man,
it's like the real deal.
we all have some type of issues that we got
But
to deal with.
that dude right there, I mean, Malice in the Palace. Anybody who doesn't know and has never heard of Malice in the Palace, go go look that up on YouTube. It's when he was part of the Indiana Pacers. He was laying on the scorer's table, and a fan, threw a drink at him, and he ran up in the
Pistons
stands.
fan.
They started fighting with the fans in Detroit and with the Pistons.
It became pretty much a riot. It was better. Yeah. It was pandemonium.
Ron Artest, what did he change his name? World Peace.
Meta world
Meta
peace.
World Peace. He
Meta
changed his
world
name to
peace.
Meta World Peace.
Remember when I told you I worked with Muscle?
Yes.
Eric Musselman, when I worked with him when he was coach at University of Nevada, Musselman used to coach Ron Artest
Yeah.
back in Sacramento.
Yeah.
I ask questions because I love sports. So I said, how was it working with Ron Artest? And he goes, no. He was great. He goes, but no, I made sure he took his medication. You would ask him, Ron, you take your medication? Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
He's, I want you on the straight and narrow. I just want
Yeah.
you head in the game, you know? So he made sure.
Yeah.
So, so this is funny. Then when I used to work with Mike Tyson, it was the day Tyson's training. Guess who shows up? You ready for this trio?
All right. Go for it.
Dennis Rodman shows up,
Yeah.
then Ron Artest.
Yeah. With Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson, Dennis Rodman, Ron Artest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about an interesting group of guys to
Yeah.
just shoot the crap with.
That's a
You know
trio
what I
right
mean?
there.
That is epic, bro. You just, my
Yeah.
bad. It was just,
Well, isn't that day on the news where there was like 4 bank robberies, 9 house fires, some cattle was stolen?
I want to show you how Dennis Rodman shows up to the Tyson Ranch office in El Segundo. He shows up, a throwback Laker Jerry West jersey, autographed by one Jerry West.
Yeah.
You put those in glass. My man's wearing it.
Yeah.
He's wearing it, bro. Tyson finished training. Tyson, Tyson being Tyson, Mike comes out the bathroom just in a towel, bro. You still
Yeah.
see beads of water on him. Yo, what up, bro? Yo, what's up? And then Ron is there. Yo, man, New York in the house. Yo, he's dapping up Ron, and Ron is bugging out. He goes, yo, bro, I got a gift for you. He's like, oh yeah, what is that? Takes off the Jerry West jersey. Boom. And these guys are tall.
Yeah.
That
Except
Jerry
Mike.
West jersey looked like a sundress on Mike Tyson, bro. Mike Tyson could have took the towel off. You're not
Yeah.
gonna see nothing.
Yeah.
Because Mike Tyson's not a tall guy. I think he's
5'11".
5'11".
Yeah.
5'11". Well, bro, the jersey, it just looked like a sundress on him.
That's
It was
great.
hilarious, man.
That's great.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. But
Yeah.
those little moments like that, man, like you don't catch that like on TV.
Yeah.
But those
The
are
behind
great
the
little.
scenes.
Oh, those are the best.
Yeah.
Those are the best,
Yeah.
man. And guess who seemed the calmest out of all three? I'll let you take a stab at it.
Ron Artest.
Yeah,
Because he was on his medication.
he was mellow, man.
Yeah.
He was chilling, man. Very nice, super nice, man. Super
Yeah.
nice. He is a skyscraper though. My God, I don't know what he's listed as.
I want to say he was 6'7".
I mean, Rodman too. I'll send you
Rodman's
a
taller
picture of
than
me and
him.
Rodman. No, Rodman. My eye, I get poked in the eye with his belly button. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Rodman's
But
tall.
watching these games though, um, I'm just like, man, guys okay, so Hachimura and Şengün crashed into each other. Şengün fell down. Hachimura he put his hand out to help him out.
Classic.
And Amen Thompson came and just stiff armed Hachimura right in the chest, like, back up. And there was not even a like, hey, what's up, man? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
None of
yeah.
that. And I'm not condoning fighting in the NBA, but at least like throw your chest
Stand
out
your
at him,
ground a little bit.
something.
Pump
That's
your
why I'm
chest. Yeah.
like, Ron Artest would have probably came over and he would have let the guy know he was there. He's not gonna go out and punch him and this and that, but he's gonna jump right in his face. His face is gonna be up against his,
Yeah.
and I
And
miss those
that
days.
might not have even happened if
Yeah,
Test was
probably.
there.
But hey, but at the same time, a lot of times I would be like, man, screw this guy. But I really do like Amen Thompson. That kid
Yeah.
plays some defense. Kids coming up playing basketball. If you want to learn how to play some defense, watch that kid. His name is Amen Thompson. He plays on the Houston Rockets. Nobody's playing defense like this guy,
Let me ask you something,
except Wemby.
because we're talking like the old man, the back in my day guys, the defenders we like. Who do you think, even though Ron Artest comes the closest, even though he didn't play in the 90s, but he came the closest to me as like 90s style toughness of
Yeah.
defenders. Who do you think currently comes close or is just as tough as guys from our era of watching basketball? I put Draymond on there.
Yeah.
Love
I
him or
mean,
hate him. I know he's mouthy, he bothers people. That's a tough dude. Punches his own teammate.
yeah. I mean,
That's a tough guy. You can't take
but
that away from him, no
yeah,
matter
but
how you feel about him.
it was when the kid came, like, was what, like, his 2nd year in the league, really still kinda like, "Oh, man,"
And what was his name?
I don't even Poole,
Jordan?
Jordan
Jordan Poole.
Poole,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, what
just
I'm
because
saying
you
is, man, you're gonna punch your teammate in practice, your opponent is not gonna be treated any nicer.
yeah, the one that everybody talks about, but a lot of people don't like is Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks.
I think he's tough. I don't match him up with
No,
like
no, no,
your
no, no,
OGs and stuff like
none
that.
of those guys compare to that. I mean, none of them.
Also,
None of
Dylan
them.
Brooks looks bad right now when he was being all mouthy
That's
to.
what I'm saying. He's just the one that everybody talks about.
Yeah, but you don't. I don't even think he comes close to toughness. He's
No.
just
Hey, you know what? Look,
he'll start talking greasy to you.
that kid, Amen Thompson,
Uh-huh.
what is it, his 3rd year? His brother plays on the Pistons, Sir Thompson. They're I believe they're twins. That defense, though, man, people need to go out and just watch his defense. He is in your grill. He's good.
That's what you need now because you know what it is. So we're talking about defensive toughness. That's not as prevalent anymore in the NBA as it used to be. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's just not. I mean, NBA is more high scoring than ever. I mean, the 3 pointing shooting, it's just crazy. Look, man, the Knicks, I'll tell you what worries me about the Knicks moving forward. Their their 3 point defense isn't good. It's just,
I don't think anybody has good three-point defense.
yeah,
Everybody kinda stands around like, this when they go out and they put a screen, a lot of guys, if the defender goes over the top, that pick and roll, the center's rolling to the rim, right? But then the guys down below, they need to collapse. They need to collapse halfway though, because when they collapse all the way and they commit to the guy rolling to the basket, now they're leaving their guy open for a little dish pass and a dunk. They need to go halfway in between the guy rolling and their guy. With both players on each side, they need to roll halfway so that they can put a body in and still defend their guy. And if the guy comes around the defender on the screen, he's dribbling back the opposite way. So sometimes the NBA is so soft now, you can't even run through guys anymore. You run through them, they're calling a foul. Before you could
yeah.
run through them.
It's also it has like I agree because it also has to do with coaching and how they're running plays. Like Thibodeau ran the Knicks completely different from Mike Brown.
Well,
Completely
because he
different.
was a defensive
He's a
coach.
defense first. And you think about the last 3 teams he coached, Chicago, when Chicago was really good with Joe Noah and those guys, and how to forget his name, Derrick Rose. You know, he was defense.
Yeah.
Minnesota, he was defense. Knicks, he was defense. That's why they got OG Anunoby. That's why they got Josh Hart,
Yeah.
for like rebounds and stuff like that. Um, you saw defense kind of take a step back. But what I could say about Mike Brown, I'm gonna give him a lot of credit here. I had my critiques, and I know you had yours as well with him. He's very open-minded on how he coaches. He's willing to change things. Okay, this isn't working.
Yeah.
Let's do this now. Like he's changing things in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like the tale of the two Knicks, what they look like in the two games they lost to Atlanta, and then the last two that they won,
Yeah.
those are two completely different teams.
Yeah. Well, you know
Like
why?
polar opposite. And he made
Because
adjustments.
yeah, and
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
defense, because
And how he used Carl Anthony Towns.
you have to know, like, everybody says, "Oh, defense wins championships," right? Well, you got to put up points in order to win. Also,
You
no,
can't
you
do
have.
what Orlando did, missing 23 in a row, but
It
your
has to
defense.
be it has to be 50-50. You
Yeah,
have to
it's a
focus
balance.
on
You have
both of them
a balanced team.
equally.
Yeah.
Just because you went down and made a layup and you had to run the length of the floor and you a little bit tired, then go to the bench. Just check yourself out, go to the bench and let somebody who's going to hustle get out there. You go down, you make your layup, you get back on defense. The other thing that kills me, and I can't stand it. These guys that they shoot the ball, especially from the 3-point line, and they just watch it. Go inside in case you miss and get a rebound.
Yes.
Nobody follows their shot.
They want style
Nobody.
points. They want style points.
Nobody. Now, the ones that did it the most throughout the season was the Houston Rockets. That's why they led in offensive rebounds. They would go now, they totally dropped the ball on that. It came into the playoffs, and I don't know, everything just went out the door for them. I'm happy about it, but you know,
You're the
just
beneficiary.
yeah, just sitting there watching it though, it's like the Lakers drive me crazy with that. Everybody wants to stand there with their hands stuck up there. You airballed
Who's the
it, bro.
biggest culprit? Who's the biggest culprit with that?
All of them. They all
Really?
do that. They
Okay.
all
So
do that.
it's a culture thing.
So, yes. So,
Like it's the culture of that team is what you're saying.
now luckily, what's changed is nobody's standing around just watching the LeBron show anymore. Everybody's cutting to the rim, they're slashing, they're moving around, they're getting to their spots, and the ball's being passed around really nice. It's not
Because
just
LeBron can go like point forward. He could
yeah,
be like a point forward. Yeah.
and he is.
He could
Until
pass.
Austin Reeves and Marcus Smart get in there and they bounce off each other, and it was good. So now it took that game for Austin Reeves to get adjusted, his first game back. And I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't get Luke Kennard more involved. Last night, Luke Kennard, he was more involved, but again, he only had 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, but he was setting a lot of screens. It was the small things. It was the small things. But now Luca's going to eventually come back. Don't stand around and watch the Luca show. You cannot do that, especially with OKC. Everybody needs to hustle. They need to do what they're supposed to do. And who do the Knicks have? The Knicks are going to be playing the
They're
winner
waiting
of
for
okay,
Boston or
Celtics
Philly.
7.
Now that I'm glued to that tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. 76 or Cat, if the 76ers advance, he's going to have to get down low and bang bodies with Joel Embiid. You know,
I'm curious. I'm glad you said that because I'm curious to see what Mike, because we get on Cat a lot, but we also have to understand Cat's going by the plays he's being told to run. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
but there's still
Brown's
you got to
running the
still have the
plays.
physicality.
No, I know that, but what I mean is it's like where Mike Brown has him. Like if you saw in the last two games, he was playing up top,
Yeah.
playing at the key. Mike Brown had him at the key both games. So I think I'm curious to see how Mike Brown adjusts his game plan if we indeed play the 76ers,
So,
because now he's going up against a real center.
what position does Cat play?
Center.
Play center. Center's job is to protect the rim.
Absolutely.
They should not be anywhere near the three-point line.
Yeah,
They should not. They need to be from the free throw line inward at the
I agree.
at the box. It drives me crazy when I see
Yeah.
these guys going and shooting these threes. You know, don't worry about style points and personal look. Just do your job. Get down there and bang those
It's
boards.
good when a center can shoot a three, but not that doesn't mean he needs to play like a guard.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because you could shoot a three. Remember back in the days, and it was such a thing. Arvidas Sabonis.
Yeah.
I
And the
almost said
Portland
the wrong name.
Trailblazers?
Bro, remember he used to disappear. And I was like,
Yeah.
now you're seeing more centers dishing up threes.
Yeah, which is yeah. They need to now, if you're running down and there's 2 seconds left and you gotta throw one up, man, shoot it,
Yeah,
you know?
let it
But
go.
get down low and get those boards. That's why offensive rebounds are so important.
Like I always tell you, man, if you could put Mitchell Robinson and Carl Anthony Towns, you make them one person, that's probably the most dominant big man in basketball.
Yeah.
Because Mitchell Robinson defensively and when it comes to offense and defensive rebounds, that's your guy.
Yeah.
Because he just stays in the paint. Problem is, guy can't forget a 3-pointer. He can't shoot a free throw.
Hey, that sounds like a guy who sells, cigarettes on in a dark alley. Name's Mitch Towns.
Mitch Towns. By the way, I don't know if you know this. Mitchell Robinson, they say he's from Texas, but
Yeah.
he's like ultra country. When I say country, like the guy drives a pickup to the garden, I think.
Yeah.
Pickup. People in New York, people drive pickups for functionality because they're contractors or something
Yeah.
like that. Nobody drives a It's not like California in the South. People like drive a pickup, like it's my cool car. It's a pickup. You know,
Yeah.
they don't do that up here. Drives a pickup to the garden, blasting country music,
Hey,
straight up. Yeah,
keeping it real, man.
yeah, no, it's cool, man. It's cool because he's not cliche. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't
You
get
see,
caught
he
up in
don't
the
even
hype.
brush his hair, bro. He's got a bedhead the whole game. He don't give
Yeah.
a crap.
Yeah.
And then in the locker room, they're playing hip hop. He's like, nah, I'm good, man. I want to hear my country, you
Yeah.
know.
Hey,
But nah,
man, that's what makes it so good. We're all different, you know? We're all
yeah,
different.
yeah.
So
But that being said, though, he got fined 25K
yeah.
for that altercation from the ejection. I mean, you saw that come. I I mean that's in his ashtray. 25,000. I'm glad he didn't miss a game. That was my concern. Like, can't have him miss game one of the
Yeah, that right
playoffs.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, you need that backup center.
No, we have a problem if we don't have him in the line, on the bench. But yeah, man. So that's it. We have nothing. Hold on. What do we have today? Yeah, today we just had the Sixers Celtics,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow is do or die for Orlando and Detroit. I got Detroit. I think Detroit, that was a momentum shift right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip the coin on the Toronto Cleveland. I think I'm leaning to Cleveland
Yeah.
because I think Cleveland's ticked off by that loss. What do you think? I can't see at home. I
Yeah,
can't see them losing tomorrow.
yeah,
If they do, shame on them.
I think Pistons, Cleveland, 76ers.
Those are your picks,
Yeah.
even though they're playing in Boston.
Yep. They
But is
played
it
in
be, is
Boston.
it the
They
the
played in
Tatum
Boston
factor?
well, let me see. That game before, right?
Yeah.
So that one, yeah. When they played in Boston last time, 76ers 113, Celtics 97. I
Now
don't think that
with a
home court
healthy Tatum, that was with the
yeah,
healthy Tatum.
I don't think home court advantage and that series matters because
Doesn't it feel like home court advantage is not really mattering much anymore in this round? At least in this round,
You know what?
for a lot of these series,
See, if these guys know how to separate themselves from all that,
sorry, it's
like,
Mr. Softy in the background.
home court advantage, that's why one of my favorite commercials of all time is that Kobe Bryant commercial where everybody's singing "We hate you so much," and they show all these they show Celtics fans, they show Rasheed Wallace, they show all kinds of people singing we hate you," because it didn't matter. If there's 2 rims and hardwood flooring, it doesn't matter who's sitting there. It doesn't matter what you say.
I remember Derek Jeter saying he loved playing on the road.
Yeah.
He said people, "Oh, Chin, you stink," and all that. All just the hatred people had for him and the Yankees that motivated him.
Yeah. Hey, you know what
That's just
that
I
is?
loved it.
It's what we say almost every episode. Killer mentality. It don't
Hmm.
matter. It
Yeah,
don't matter.
because that is what they call bulletin board material for them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
His biggest thing, he if did you ever see the documentary, The Captain?
I started watching it, but I didn't finish it.
So what he well, if you watch the first episode, he said that he goes, when people would tell me I can't do something, that
Yeah.
motivated me. He said,
Yeah.
"Who the bleep are you to tell me I can't do something?"
Yeah.
Like he took it real personal.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to.
Yeah, he took it real personal. Who are you
Yeah.
to tell me what I could do?
Yeah, you're supposed to. You can't just tuck your tail and go, "You know what? I think you're right." No, there's no way.
Yeah, imagine that. You can't do this, Jeff.
No.
Good point.
Because same thing with me. I'm such a competitive person that when they tell me that you can't, all right, we'll see. I'm gonna at least
That
try.
that was my oldest. Very competitive.
Yeah.
Very competitive. He got a taekwondo tournament. There was a they do the forms competition. You
Yeah.
got to do like form, and he felt he got robbed, and a lot of people felt he got robbed. He was upset. So after that is the actual fighting competition.
Yeah.
So I was working that day. I called him up, give him some motivation. He was upset, like he wanted to cry. That's how
Yeah.
upset he was. He's very competitive. The kid. I said, "Listen, Papa, all your anger and frustration, take that out on your opponent, and you fight him right now, bro." He wasn't even fair. Went right through him, just knocking them all out. Bam, 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 bam. I think in his head he played the "You're the best." Yeah, I think
Hey,
that was in
hey,
his head.
did you when you hung up with him, did you tell him, "Sweep the leg, Gio"?
Did I stutter? You got a problem with that? But no, that's the thing. My son had the killer mentality competitively. Like if he's playing musical chairs, bro, he wants to kill you. Yeah, to be competitive, it's a real thing. By the way, we were talking about home court advantage.
Yeah.
Got to mention, uh, Lakers beat the Rockets in Houston yesterday. Just saying,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and Pistons won in Orlando. So yeah, there you go. There you go.
So, something just popped up right now. Malik Willis, new, Miami Dolphins quarterback.
Hmm.
He threw out the first pitch at the Miami Marlins game, and, yeah, he almost took somebody out, in
They
the
just
first
showed it.
row. Okay.
They just showed it right now. Sports Center. Yeah, I
Wow.
saw it. Yeah.
I mean, it's not as bad as 50 cents, but it's
You
like,
seen Snoops too?
no. No, okay, but here's the difference with Snoop, 50 Cent. They are not your starting quarterback. Let's talk
That's
about
true.
some accuracy.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
do you think their new
It
head
doesn't
coach
affect their record sales.
their new head coach in Miami is going, "Why'd I let him do that?"
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
like, that's not good. That's not good. We gotta do OTAs now.
Yeah, exactly.
Now. Like,
Hey, well, as a matter of fact, they do start. They're starting within, like, I think a week.
wow, that's funny. Speaking of football, what do you think of Ravens getting that, Diego Pavia?
Pavia? I
Yeah, what
mean,
do you
hey,
think of
good
that?
for him. Good for him. 3-year deal. I don't know if is Tyler Hunter still there? I don't know if Tyler Hunter's still their backup.
Yeah, I don't know.
I gotta look into that, but good for him, and that's gonna be his bulletin board material
Yeah.
because, I mean, come on, Heisman runner up, and he didn't get any kind of love?
How do you think with these guys, how do you think Lamar's feeling? You think that's bulletin board material for him, or is he in his feeling?
I think Pavia? No, no, he's not. Lamar's not worried about that. He knows that's so the reason why they ended up getting that quarterback was because Lamar Jackson is his own agent, right? He doesn't have an agent. It's him and his mom. Like, that's the reason why Lamar Jackson fell to number 32. His mom wasn't answering the phone. He would have been higher up in the draft. His mom wasn't answering the phone. She was looking at the area codes and she was like, "Nope, nope."
Really? Also,
Yeah.
deliberately not answering the phone.
Yes. Like, I'm not answering the phone. Nope. And
Would
we're
you
not.
happen to know who were the phone calls that she just said, "I'm good"?
No, I don't.
They never.
I don't.
I'm
But
curious who called.
I know that'd be something to look into, but yeah, she was not answering the phone, and then they finally answered the phone, which was kind of shocking because I believe he's from Florida.
It's from Miami.
Yeah, and you know, so but so I want to say no, but the reason why they did get him is because I know they're talking contract extension, or he wants a contract extension, but they're not really discussing it yet because look at how last year ended. He was injured. He's been getting injured a lot lately. So they said, let's go on and, if this guy decides to sit out, whatever, we have a backup. So the only the reason why a lot of people passed on him, well, every team passed on him because
31.
he wasn't drafted. He was a Pavia. Yeah, he wasn't drafted. He was a rookie free agent that signed. He's 5'10". So
Short for a quarterback.
that's, when you're gonna be throwing over guys that are 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", what do you said, "Hi, okay, duck."
Yeah.
You know,
How tall was Doug Flutie? He wasn't a tall guy,
I
right?
think 6 feet,
Yeah, for a quarterback, that's short. That's short.
but, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, it's not like it can't happen.
No, no,
It
it's
it can happen,
yeah.
but it's
Russell Wilson
durability.
5'11", correct?
Huh?
Russell Wilson 5'11",
Russell
I believe.
Wilson? I think
Yeah.
so. It's just durability. So, you have to have a great offensive line, and you gotta have some wheels underneath you because, like, that's what we were talking about with, what's his name? Kyler Kyler
Mhm. Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. His frame's little. He's
And
not
he's
even
really
thick.
small.
He's not even thick,
Yeah, at least Russell Wilson stocky,
you know,
strong strong guy.
because look, okay, that's the only reason why you want a taller quarterback is to throw over top, right? Okay. Now, I know when it comes to durability, most running backs are shorter. They're 5'8", 5'9", 5'10",
Mhm.
and they get banged way more than quarterbacks. But it's just that throwing motion when their arm is up in the air and that DN comes around and blasts them in the ribs, hits them in the thighs, they take them out.
Yeah.
And a lot of these, they don't focus on their legs. Not everybody could be Jalen Hurts squatting 600 pounds,
He squats 600.
you know, hey, that's why they got the old tush push.
No, what's funny that you said it because remember when I got you to watch a little bit of wrestling,
Hmm.
WrestleMania, the Obafemi, you said
Yeah.
he squatting like 600
I,
or more.
I,
He had
I,
to be, he's way
yeah,
bigger than
no, well,
Jalen Hurts.
I didn't know. I was saying I didn't know how much, but he had a lot of plates on there. Hey, but you know what though, man? You never know. Everybody's body's different.
Yeah.
Like, look at that dude. You ever see on social media that guy Anatoly? He goes
You told
around.
me about him, never seen him.
He wears like a mechanic's outfit. He has a fake beard on and a hat, and he goes around like he cleans the gym. But his mop is like a heavy old weight, and he'll tell people,
Really?
"Hey, hold this." And these big old huge guys, they go to hold it, and bam, it just drops to the ground. And then he's like, "Hey, can it's like little pranks. He's like, can I work out with you guys?" And they're laughing at him and they go and squeeze his arm. "You're too small." And he throws that weight up like no these one guy, you'll see a guy barely lifting it up. Big old guy drops it. This guy comes, picks it up, walks it, moves it out of the way, mops, walks it back. His name's Anatoly. You need to check this guy out.
Okay.
He's strong as hell.
I looked it up. Obafemi. He's reported to have squat 775 pounds raw back squat. A raw back squat. Yes, a no squat machine. His powerlifting background includes 500-pound bench press. And like I said, he's in the 700s with the squatting.
Yeah.
500 pounds. Dang, brother. Sheesh.
How about
And his
let me
pectoral muscles have a shadow.
yeah, that's insane. That is let me look at this real quick.
And I could be wrong, but I think Aaron Judge can bench like 400.
So, do you remember Larry Allen
Yes.
from the Dallas Cowboys? Used to bench press 700 pounds. 700. He wasn't like some ripped, he was just a big dude.
He's a big guy.
That's why that Cowboys
Just because,
offensive line,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he would, I mean, you thought Moses made big old holes. Larry Allen, boy, he just is, he would grab guys and move.
Yeah.
He's throwing you out the club.
Eesh, son.
So, I guess at the Pro Bowl, Larry Allen, when it comes to like, at the Pro Bowl, where the new kids are coming in, the combine,
Combine, yeah.
and you know how much they work them out with, right? It's 225 pounds. Larry Allen in 2006 at the Pro Bowl, he did that
Combine.
225. No, no, at the Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl.
Yeah, at the Pro Bowl, he did that 43 times. 25 pounds, 43 times.
Yeah, because that's what they do. They just do 225, but they want to say how many times you could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
did it at the Pro Bowl 43 times.
I remember when Saquon, I forgot how many he did, but when they showed him at the combine, he was getting busy with it.
Yeah. That's
He was
hey,
banging
that's
them out
insane though. 43 times.
in one set.
Like, my goodness. Yeah.
43 reps, man. These guys are crazy.
Yeah, that's
I'm watching no highlights. Scatterboo right here. He's a maniac.
oh, and it said
He's
he
such a maniac.
squatted 900 pounds. 900 pounds.
Dang, man.
Yeah. He's considered to be the strongest player in NFL history. That's insane. Yeah. Man.
So it's
All right.
But and guess what? He runs too. He's a little guy, but even for his size,
Who?
Cam Scatterboo, he squats 500. For a dude his size, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Squatting 5.
And I seen him at the Knicks game.
He's everywhere, man. He's like bird droppings. He's everywhere,
Yeah.
like pigeon poop. He's at wrestling. Yeah, bro. He's at wrestling events. He's everywhere. Like he. You know what it is with him?
Huh.
And I don't mean this in a bad way. No, I love Cam. He's about his brand. He's about his brand. He's making appearances everywhere. He's gonna be the Gut Fanatics Fest coming up. Jagoots, he's gonna be there,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be there taking pictures. He's about his brand, man.
Hey. Well,
That's what he's
you always
about.
got to look at your second career. You
Yeah,
know?
he's going to be, if he don't have one already, he'll have his own podcast. He'll be on ESPN or pre and post for some other network. He's gonna be doing something for his second act.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah, trust me.
Thursday,
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns, they did opening ceremony for their new stadium, which will be coming in 2029. So
It's not they're not gonna play in Baker Mayfield's house anymore?
1,500 it will be the capacity.
Really? That's a big stadium.
Well, that's usually what.
That's average for football?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What is MetLife? Do you know?
I don't know. I hate it though. Let's look it up.
Because I mean,
Venetian blinds. Network Stadium. CD. Oh, snap. Dang, 82,500.
yeah. See?
Wow.
Yeah.
Still, it still looks. Look, I give it a hard time. A lot of the fans do. It's not a bad looking stadium. It's just like it was. They finished it in 2010. It's the fact. It's the way it looks considering the time it was built. It's like it's like they didn't put no thought into it. It looks like Venetian blinds. It's just nothing special.
Yeah,
Like SoFi, it's gorgeous. Allegiant Stadium looks awesome. Like all these new stadiums look awesome, and they're only like a
yeah,
decade plus younger than MetLife. It's like what makes it even worse is like SoFi, two teams play there.
yeah,
You got two franchises with jets by themselves. It's owned by Johnson and Johnson.
yeah,
You couldn't put up a one, put a retractable roof at least, make it look a little nicer.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying, man. Like I said, I don't look at it and say it's a dump. They just could have done a much better job.
yeah.
That's all I'm
SoFi
saying.
holds 70,000 and some change, but it can be
See, that surprises me.
well, it
On
could be set
TV, it
up.
looks ridiculous. It
Well, it
looks
could
like it holds more than MetLife.
it could be set up also to hold up to 100,000.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I mean, that's what seating where the field would be, though.
yeah, yeah. And see, one thing that I do like what SoFi does is, and I know there's a lot of teams that do this, but you can get standing room tickets, but the standing area, you still have a great view, and
Mhm.
those tickets are a lot cheaper.
I did that. I said this before. I did that for Mets versus Yankees at
Yeah,
City Field.
yeah.
It was cool. I'm like just walking. It was more of a social event. That's why I went. I just did less talking because it was actually a game going on.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't as social as I wanted to be. You know how we are. But it was still cool. It's like I paid near nothing, and I'm just watching a game.
One thing I'm
That's pretty
happy
cool.
about is these 3 games that are coming up, one today, they're on NBC and ABC. We have no, Amazon
Logging
Prime and,
on and
you know,
yeah.
because, hey, I know, Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Udonis Haslem. Well, Steve Nash and Nowitzki, Hall of Famers. The other 2, they're not. It's just it's not
Blake
that
Griffin's on there too.
yeah. They're not, Kenny and Charles and Ernie and Shaq.
I like Blake though.
They're
I
not
like
them.
Blake.
Yeah, but
Blake is great though.
his commercials are good.
Yeah.
They're commentating, it's just,
You're not a fan of the analysis.
nah, it's like powdered eggs, man. You guys need a little bit of water on it.
What do you think on the NBC side? What do you think of that pre and
Uh,
post?
that's with, Carmelo and, Vince
Carmelo,
Carter.
I love Melo, and I think he looks cool.
Take
Cool
the round
dresser.
glasses off, John Lennon.
Not just that. Not just that. I'm gonna go a step further. If everyone's wearing a suit, you look like you just popped in to say what's up. You were hanging out.
Yeah,
Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Oh, there's a game on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It just looks a little odd. Like I was watching with my uncle last Saturday. He was like, "Why is everybody wearing a suit but him?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's." He looks cool. It looks weird. If that's the case, everybody should go in their casual wear. Then
yeah.
it just looks funny. But yeah, I think he's good. I think it's pretty good. I love NBA back on NBC.
Yeah, me too.
It makes me
Me
feel
too.
young. It does. It makes me feel young. But
So
yeah.
so today, Celtics 76ers, that game is at 4:30. Tomorrow, we have early start, Magic at Pistons, 12:30. That game is, going to be on ABC, and we have Raptors, Cavaliers, 4:30. That game will also be on NBC, which I
Mhm.
love.
It's a light NBA weekend.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's going down.
if these game 7s wouldn't have been happening, we probably wouldn't be having any NBA this
I know.
weekend.
I know. We should be grateful.
So,
Next round,
starts Monday,
Spurs. Yeah, Spurs. We got Spurs. Wolves. Spurs. Wolves. Then
Tuesday,
between
Lakers, Thunder.
yeah, Lakers. Thunder. Then who else? And then everyone else is standby.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The next round, you have no clue. We don't know if it'll be Pistons, Magic. Because you got
Yeah, well,
Yeah, there's no spot ready. That's
yeah,
completely empty.
by 7:30 Western Standard Time, 10:30 Eastern, we
You have
will
a
know.
full
We will have
bracket.
all the answers.
Yep.
We will have all the answers.
Yeah, my friend.
No?
Interesting stuff, man.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. And I'm not even gonna go into my Dodgers because you guys that's why again, it's called
It's spring
cardiac
training
sports.
for the Dodgers, bro.
Called
It's spring
cardiac
training.
sports. I know, but you know what? You don't lose a series
I'm gonna let you lament a little bit. Go
to the
ahead.
Miami Marlins. You don't do that. Okay?
But you lost to the Rockies.
You know?
So
Huh?
who cares if they lost to them? You even lost to the Rockies. You complaining about that. You're gonna be fine.
I know it's just come on. Let's get it together. You know what it is? You know what drives me
We're gonna
nuts though?
play this video back in October
Yeah. You know
for
what
you.
drives me nuts though? This is the
What?
part that drives me nuts. Yamamoto, 9 strikeouts. Otani, 10
I know.
strikeouts.
I know.
Glass now, 9 strikeouts. Where's the hitting, guys? Like, what's
I
going on
know.
with that?
That
You know?
that's frustrating. I don't care who they're playing.
Yeah.
When
I forgot.
you gotta hit when your pitch is dealing, bro.
I forgot. The rocket that was launched, the Pajes rocket, has officially landed.
Oh, it
It
just
landed.
descended.
Yeah, landed.
Okay. All right. That's awesome.
So, batting average, what, 315 now? Yeah. So,
I love stuff like that when it's not a sexy name like that. Like when I say sexy, it's not sexy throughout the league. Yeah, for Dodger fans, oh Andy Pajes, you know, your regular Joe baseball fan, they're not like, oh man, big Andy Pajes fan. That's why I became a Dodger fan. That's
yeah.
that's not how it works.
Oh,
But I love
319.
stuff like that.
My bad. He's at
Oh,
319 now. But
excuse me.
now he's 8th. He went from 1st for a while. Now he's 8th. Way to go, guy. No. No, I know. It's it's just me wanting to just you know, I go at first I had the Dodger game on and then I stopped watching the Dodger game. I put the Laker game on and I was getting these updates. And I was like, oh, okay, well, game's already over. 7-2. Way to show up, guys. 2 runs. Huh?
Where was it at? In LA or Miami?
No, it's in St. Louis.
St. Louis. Okay.
Cardinals. We're playing the Cardinals.
I thought you said the Marlins for
I
some
did.
reason.
We
I'm sorry.
lost that series to those guys, and we're
Okay.
with these guys, and they're that's
See,
do this.
that would annoy me more losing to the Cardinals. They have nobody.
I
Who
don't. I
who's on
just
the Cardinals? See, that would annoy me more than losing to Miami.
Albert Pujols.
Ozzie Smith.
Yeah, Ozzie Smith. Yeah, Willie Thomas.
I mean, I think their last good player plays for the Yankees, and he's in his twilight years of his baseball career.
Goldschmidt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Uh,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
So, all right, man. Well,
Good stuff, man.
yeah. Do you have anything else?
Nah, bro, this is like I said, NBA centric episode. These next episodes are going to be very playoff centric.
Yeah.
So now,
So by
great stuff to cover, man. It's been an exciting first round, and I'm excited for the second round.
10:30 Eastern, we will have all the answers.
I'll be
Who's
dialed
going
in.
where? Who's traveling to what? And
And just to recap your picks,
I have
you got you have
76ers.
Sixers winning tonight,
Yeah, and Pistons in Cavs.
Pistons and
So let me see here. Then okay. No matter who the okay. So if the Celtics win, the Knicks will be traveling to Boston. If the 76ers win, 76ers will be traveling to New York.
a lot of Knicks fans want the 70s, but I'm gonna say what you said to Atlanta. Be careful for what you wish for.
Yes, yes, because those guys right now, and with Jason Tatum not up to 100%. Yeah,
Because okay, Knicks want the Sixers, they want the home court advantage, but if you think about it, so if the Sixers win tonight, guess where they win? In
so
Boston.
so
So who
me and
cares
you,
about home court advantage?
yeah. So I mean, either way, those 3 cities are within the furthest a 2-hour limit, right? 2-hour
Yeah.
drive. So either way, home court advantage is, of course, there'll be more Knicks fans than either of the two teams, but there's going to be those fans in that stadium.
all three of
and
those
vice
teams
versa.
travel.
Yeah,
Yeah, all three of those teams. For those who aren't familiar with the Northeast, the Yankees are in between Philadelphia and Boston. They're 2 hours north of Philly. It's just one highway, the I-95, and they're 4 hours from Boston. For my people in Southern California, it's equivalent driving from New York to Philly as it is from LA to San Diego.
yeah,
Driving from New York to Boston is equivalent driving from LA to
to
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah,
Not far at all, friends.
not far at all.
Not far at all. So now
Yeah.
you can understand the proximity.
So
That being said, all those teams, if the Knicks play Boston, you're going to see Boston fans at the Garden. If the Knicks play Philly, you're going to see Sixer fans at the Garden and vice versa. They're going to travel.
so as a fan of the sport, I want to see Sixers Knicks.
You think that's going to be a dogfight?
Yes, I do. I do. Everybody, I cannot wait to see Brunson and Maxey going at it. I can't. I hope they defend each other.
The matchup that worries me, piggybacking what you were saying about Karl Anthony Towns, is him matching up with Embiid. That I'm a little concerned about that if that happens.
Let me see here.
Unless Embiid like hair hurts or something, he can't play.
Let me look at this real quick.
Because you know that guy can miss a game with an earache or something.
Embiid?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what his deal is.
like he's out with a toenail injury or something.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, he's a tough guy, but the most injury prone tough guy.
Paul George,
Yeah, he's a problem.
he's going to be. Oh yeah, Paul George and Josh Hart. And Ananobi and Kelly Oubre.
Okay, back to your defense conversation. Anunoby plays defense.
Yes, he does.
The thing with Anunoby, he does it. He has a humble yet like ice in his veins demeanor.
No, but the thing is though, with him, he also scores.
Yes, he
He
shoots threes.
Yeah, he also scores. You know what? I'm glad we brought this up. So that blowout against the Hawks, he was the leading scorer with 29 points. But this is the first my first time. I'm sure it's happened before, but my first time looking at it, all 15 Knicks players scored points. That's how bad that
Yeah, that's more of an indictment on how bad the Hawks were.
that's how bad
Not
that
even
whooping was. When you
yeah,
got the 15th guy on the bench playing 6 minutes and getting 4 points, I
yeah,
mean, come on.
yeah. Because I think I seen a couple of times. Jose Alvarado was sinking him.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a tough guy.
yeah, he scored 3 points, Alvarado.
He's tough. He's tough. He'll drive you crazy.
Yeah,
You know,
but
he likes to he's an antagonist.
so we got baseball today all over, whoever everybody's teams are, you know?
Everybody's playing. Enjoy the
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah. Basketball, like I said, 4:30. There's a bunch of NFL talk. Let's see what happens with DK Metcalf. Is he going to get in trouble for punching that fan or is he not? We got that to watch out for. And also, one last thing I want to say is I am kind of changing my views on the whole Ty Simpson
Yeah.
quarterback pick to the Rams. I've been doing a lot of studying with this guy, although I am not a fan of him being 6'1. I said it earlier, though Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, those guys also have Super Bowls. Ty Simpson, the thing I'm looking at is he is a whiz when it comes to knowing the sport. His dad is a college football coach. The kid's been doing it for a long time. Let's just see. He's pretty accurate, and I do trust in the front office and McVay, but only time will tell. So, but let's go, Ty Simpson. Let's get into this mini camp.
They're
Yeah.
printing up Jimmy's Ty Simpson jersey as we
Yeah.
speak.
So, all right. Well,
He's
on
got it
that
on the
note,
way.
man, let's wrap this one up. Until next
Good
time,
stuff, man.
everybody. And you guys have a safe one. Hit that like button, follow, subscribe, do all the above. Tell a friend. And you guys have a good one. Later.
Peace.